Hey guys, Sanjay here for STL Tones, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new updates for ToneHub this month, and that's going to be the introduction of some multi-modal analog effects to the ToneHub platform. We're going to be getting access to some really vintage and lush sounding effects all built right into ToneHub. We're going to be getting 3 new modes for delays, 3 new modes for chorus, 3 new modes for tremolo, all built right into the existing pedals of ToneHub. They sound absolutely phenomenal and I'm super excited to show you guys these effects. So let's take a look at how they sound like and let's get this video going. So before we move forward, let me quickly run you through the signal chain we're using for today's video. That's going to be my Aristides 060 loaded with Fishman Tosinabasi pickups, and that's going into my Universal Audio Apollo Twin. And we have Cubase open on the computer and we have ToneHub loaded up, of course. So we're going to load up ToneHub and I'm going to be using the unmatched DC30 pack, and I'm just going to be using a clean tone for all the examples today. That's how it sounds like. So when you hop on over to the effects section, you can now see that the delay, the chorus as well as the tremolo now have a drop down menu where you can select different modes. So we're going to be going over all of these modes, but let's start with the delay first. So all the previously existing effects that were on the delay, the chorus and the tremolo pedal are now digital, and apart from these you now have extra modes that have been added onto them. So this is how the digital delay sounds like. So now let's switch over to the first mode, which is analog. And that's how this one sounds like. Again, you can see that there's a mix control, there is a time control, feedback, as well as a low pass filter. So you can either switch to pre or post, or you can switch to the BPM mode or the sync mode. The sync mode will sync it to the project tempo, and you can switch over to the BPM mode if you want to manually adjust the time. So that's the analog mode. Let's check out the tape mode. Again, in the tape mode, you have a few different options over here. You have the mix, the time, the feedback, you have the low pass filter, you have the flutter over here, as well as a clip function. So let's check out how this one sounds like. Let's check out the 50s echo. And again, you have a mix knob, you have time, and you have feedback. So let's check out how this one sounds like. You can mess with the mix knob as well as the time. So let's change it to a dotted eighth. That sounds good. So let's move on to the chorus section, and I'm going to turn on the chorus pedal on its digital mode. So let's switch it to the ensemble mode. So in the ensemble mode, you again have the depth, you have the level as well as the rate. If you slow down the rate, this is how it sounds like. If you speed it up, you push up the depth, so let's switch to the Juno mode. So in the Juno mode, you have a couple of different options you can choose from. There is a type, there's either a type 1 or a type 2, and you can also choose the level, of course. This is with the type 1. Let's change it to type 2. Let's go to the phaser chorus. So let's check out the tremolo effect. So you have a couple of different options. You have the rate as well as the depth. The rate essentially tells you how fast the tremolo has to be. The depth tells you how strong the effect has to be. Awesome. So let's check out the different modes in the tremolo. The first one is the pump mode. So in the pump mode, you have three different knobs. You have the rate and the depth as well as the phase. You can switch between A, B or C on the phase. I'm going to switch it to A and let's see how it sounds like. And again, you can either turn on the BPM and actually do a tap tempo, or you can switch it to the sync mode and just leave it as is, and it will sync to your project tempo. Let's change it to B. Let's switch it to C. The next mode is the vintage mode. So in this one, again, you have a type 1 or a type 2, and you have the rate and the depth, of course. Let's change it to type 1. Now the last one is the Doppler, and in this one you have right to left or left to right, so you can choose the direction of the effect. You have the rate and the depth again. If I switch the direction, such a cool effect built right into ToneHub. So another little fix in this ToneHub update is basically the reverb pedal. When the reverb was on the Hall mode and when the length was all the way up, it used to go into this unstable self oscillation, and now that's been fixed as well. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos from the STL Tones channel. Go get that update. If you haven't checked out ToneHub yet, go to stltones.com to know more about ToneHub. I've been Sanjay, and I will see you guys in the next video.